our Bible reading from Thursday, or the 101 people we're reading about in the Bible, today is Hosea. I personally love the book of Hosea. It's one of my favorite books of the Bible. It's a great story on redemption and love, and there's a modern book called Redeeming Love that I read along with Hosea, and it's basically a modern retelling of the book of Hosea, but it definitely it's an allegory of it, so it definitely parallels it really well. And I just fell in love with the book and in the meaning behind it and how the Lord pursues us. So anyway, so Hosea, prophet of Israel. When the Lord began to speak through Hosea, the Lord said to him, "Go marry a promiscuous woman and have a child with her. For like an adulterous wife, this land is guilty of unfaithfulness to the Lord." Hosea 1:2. If you ever looked through the personal section of the newspaper, it's unlikely that you found someone seeking unfaithful female likely to have affairs. Who would want to marry someone like that? Yet that's exactly the kind of woman God told Hosea to marry as an object lesson about Israel's unfaithfulness to God. Hosea was a prophet to the northern kingdom of Israel, and his intimate knowledge of the land suggests he was probably from there. At some point in his life, God commanded him to marry an adulterous wife, and she bore him 3 children. It is not known for certain whether his wife named Gomer was an adulterous woman, or adulterous when Hosea married her, or whether she had only become unfaithful after their wedding. In any case, Hosea demonstrated unrelenting love for Gomer even after she left him for another lover. He went so far as to buy her back from her lover and offered her a chance to be faithful to him once again. All Hosea's actions towards Gomer serve to illustrate that what God experienced with Israel, his covenant partner. Though God was faithful to Israel, the people were unfaithful to him and chose to give themselves over to idolatry and wickedness. God sought to bring them back by sending prophets to warn them of the consequences of their sin. Hosea 11:1 says, "When Israel was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called my son." There it refers to the Exodus, when Israel was led out of Egypt to follow the Lord and establish a new nation in Canaan. The Gospel of Matthew quotes the same verse to explain why Jesus' family was forced to flee to Egypt to escape Herod that we just read about. Meaning, deliverer. First reference Hosea 1:1, last reference Hosea 1:6. Like I said, I love the book of Hosea. It's a wonderful story on redemption, so when you get older, you should read it. I'm going to send you guys a video link and a reading link to that.